Subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Rohit.
Hi.
Connecting. It's connecting.
Hi, Rohit.
His audio is connecting and his camera will be connecting very soon. Hi, Rohit. Please turn on your camera so we can see your gorgeous face.
Hi.
Hi. It's so nice to see you
We
all.
are back again, Rohit, with a whole new crew. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask everyone to go on mute and you can still sit there and fan yourselves out of excitement because I know there's a lot of joy. First of all, Rohit, thank you so much for coming back again and doing this with us. You promised you would and you kept your promise. How have you been?
I've been great, Malini. Thank you so much for putting this together. I am so excited. I have how many
There's 40. You're on a date with 40 girls today.
Wow, don't I have the best Valentine?
As always, instead of me asking all the questions, the girls from the tribe have been selected to ask some questions. So the first question comes in from Ananya Bhatnagar. You can unmute your mic, tell us where you're from, and ask Rohit your question.
During your first heartbreak, was your perspective a lot like Rishi, or how did you deal with it? Like, how did you tackle that phase of the first heartbreak, that hurting thing?
So I can't necessarily speak for Rishi because, like, we know that it's a fictional character. So Rishi feels what the writers and the director wants him to feel, right? Besides, we haven't really come to the part where we're focusing on Rishi's heartbreak. So I'm going to keep that as a suspense if there is a second season. But talking about how I dealt with it, it wasn't the first heartbreak that was so difficult for me. Because I honestly, perhaps I didn't really understand heartbreak too well at that time. But I can speak from, the last heartbreak I had, and it was obviously very, very tough. It feels like it's the end of the world, and it feels like, it feels like everything that you had is lost. But I think what I was told to focus on is what I have as opposed to what I've lost, right? You have what you have always had, what you have at the moment, and what you'll always have is yourself. So I think what you really need to do is focus on yourself and not so much the heartbreak. Secondly, I know the most daunting part of a heartbreak, and I can speak for myself, this is what I felt, Ananya, is that I didn't know where to start from. After I had a heartbreak, I did not know where to start, where to begin my life from. And that's because I made my relationship a very, very large part of my life, if not my entire life. So moving on, obviously lessons learned. What you need to always remember is that a relationship is a part of your life, perhaps a very, very important part of your life, but it is not your entire life. So I think these are the two things that I was told to focus on. These are the two things that I kind of made sure that I reiterated as till the time where it became muscle memory. So yeah, I really hope that nobody has to go through a heartbreak. And even if you do, I will try and make sure that you feel better.
Okay, next question is from Sanchi Katpal. Sanchi, your turn to ask your question.
Hi Rohit, oh my god.
Hi Sachi, how are you?
I am good, oh my god. I am unable to speak. This is so overwhelming right now.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for coming, oh my god. Okay, so my question, so this is the Valentine's week. So all I wanted to ask was, what is your idea of a perfect Valentine? And do you think all of this is overrated?
I do not think it's overrated because, I'll be honest, if I were in love with someone, I would go all out and do all kinds of, celebrate all kinds of days, be it, your propose day and rose day and chocolate day and all kinds of days. So I would. So I think it's overrated when you're not with someone, and I think it's not overrated when you're with someone. However, this year I'm not with anyone, but I still think that it's not overrated. I am a romantic person in essence. So yeah, I don't think it's overrated at all. And my idea of a perfect Valentine would honestly see there isn't something special that needs to happen on a Valentine. Like I was asked, what is your perfect idea of a date? Of a perfect date. And for me, it's honestly just two people sitting across the table and just having a conversation with really good food and some wine, perhaps in a very, very beautifully lit, space. So that is my idea of a perfect date. And so it'll be my idea for a perfect Valentine.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
So my question to you is, what are the 5 most important things in a relationship for you? As in, when you are in a relationship, what are the 5 things you think should be there between the two of you?
Okay. So I for everyone who doesn't know, I follow Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism.
I know.
I'm a very ardent follower of that. And in one of the guidances, so we have our mentor Daisaku Ikeda, who gives us guidances, right? Every day there's guidance that you read, and there's guidance about everything. There's guidance about love and relationships and friendships and career, ambition, heartbreak, everything. So there was one of his guidances that I read about love and I don't necessarily remember the words clearly, so I'm going to paraphrase it. But what it basically said is, two people being in love should look like this, which means two people who are in love should, instead of looking at each other, they should be holding hands, but looking at their own destinies, right? Which means that two people shouldn't be so madly in love that they both should become each other's worlds. They're both a part of each other's worlds. They're holding hands as they grow together in their own individual life. This is very, very important for me. Second is, I cannot stand any kind of dishonesty in a relationship, no matter what it is. It could be the smallest thing. For me, even white lies hurt. So I'm not okay with that. I'm not taking the high moral ground and saying I've never done it. I have done it too, and I regret it, which is why moving on, I would never. Third is, I think who I'm in love with needs to be really driven in their life. I think there is nothing more inspiring and beautiful than to see an ambitious person. I think it's very, very important. I've been very ambitious since the time I was 15, which is when I started, my career. So for me, ambition is very, very important. I think the fourth thing that I would think, which is absolutely non-negotiable, is mutual respect for not just your partner, but also the people around you. I think it's very, very important. And I think the fifth thing would be just, I think just be kind. I think that never goes out of fashion. Kind to first yourself. I think that's most important. Really understand yourself, be kind to yourself, and then to everyone who's around you. So yeah, these are the 5 things that are very, very important for me in a relationship. And I think these are pretty much the deal breakers for me.
This has been absolutely amazing. And before you go, we have to ask you for a message for the Girl Tribe. We're a community of 56,000 women. We just launched the Girl Tribe app. There were thousands of women who signed up for today, but 40 of them were lucky. But we're going to keep bugging you to come back and hang out with us. What's your message to the tribe?
I think what y'all are doing is absolutely amazing. I always say it's the women who run the world. I have some impeccable women in my life. I'm practically surrounded by women. I grew up with 4 of them. Right now, it's the women of 8 girls who are in my team. So it's absolutely fantastic. I think women really do run the world.
Rohit, we asked everyone to write down a word they think of when they think of you. So everyone can hold up their word now and show him what their words are.
Again, I need to go on. I gotta take a picture of this.
There's a lot of pizza
What?
happening.
Richa Chaudhary, that is beautiful. Oh my God, thank you. Wow.
This is amazing. All right, everybody smile.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture. If you all could
Yes,
smile.
Rohit, please take a picture.
Hold on, please. 1 sec. Got it. Thank you. I'm gonna read them now. 1 sec. How do I go back? Pritika, I can't see what you wrote.
Wait, I'll write it once again. Just a second.
Okay, no problem. All right. Till then, Arpita says humble. Thank you so much, Arpita. Bhumika is happiness. That is very sweet. Thank you. Dipankana says thriving. That's absolutely correct. We're all thriving at the moment. Hansika says pizza. That's absolutely correct. Pizza. Sneha also says pizza.
with the toppings of cuteness, charm, and lots of easy romance.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's
Paramita
next
says
level.
sincere. Soumya says himself. That's very sweet.
Sir, if now it's visible to you.
Excuse me.
I can't actually, Pritika. Show me again.
Yeah, sure.
Just say it.
Just see.
Okay, actually, it's basically winsome.
That's very sweet. Thank
And I really adore your personality, the way you behave with your niece, Rabya. I just love it.
Thank you.
God bless you both.
Thank you. God bless you too.
And you made my day by calling my name. So yeah.
Oh, thank you. Cat says charmute.
It's basically charming and cute because I cannot pick one for
Thank
you.
you. Manisha says, what? 1 sec. Dreamy pizza. Okay then.
Because when we look at you, you're very dreamy, and you're the pizza, so we dream about you with pizza.
And sir, one more thing.
Pizza
One
date.
Vesha say adorable. Ritika says king of hearts. Ananya Bhatnagar says pizza angel. Mansi says single.
Please read mine.
Rohit, this is what we wanted to thank you for, because we were just saying how in the lockdown people have so many memories, so many sad things have happened, so much stress has happened. But the girls in this tribe will remember this moment forever, and this will be our lockdown memory. So thank you for making our Galentines and Valentines so special.
Thank you so much for joining, everyone. This just means the world to me. And I look forward to speaking to all of y'all soon. Here's wishing you a very, very, very happy Valentine's Day. This was absolutely incredible. One of my most memorable Valentines ever. And I can't thank you all enough for this. So thank you. And I really, really look forward to speaking to all of y'all soon.
Thank you.
Loads of
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rohit. We love you.